I'm Rich Johnson with the American Cadre. We're here today on the banks of the mighty Mississippi, right by St. Louis, Missouri, and we're looking out at a swollen river. You know, as you know, in my guide service, every year we fish waters that aren't proper to us. That's one of the things I want to cover a little bit right now is the safety about fishing on the Mississippi in high water. Quick glance out on the river will show you the debris coming down out there. A lot of guys are fishing, they anchor upriver. One of the biggest dangers is that the trash comes down and runs up your anchor line and shoves your boat under. We're not talking about bottles or a little bit of brush. We're talking about the trees the size of the ones you see out in the middle of the river out there. That's the reason we're out here right now, is to talk a little bit about the safety tips. Try to help people in fishing in high waters. It's like anything else. This old river is a lot of fun, but there's rules that you got to live by, and there's rules for fishing it in high water. That's what we're talking about today, is fishing high water. As you can see when you look out on the river, that you can see that all the trees and the trash and everything that's coming down. Well, when a fisherman's sitting out there and he's got his boat anchored and your anchor line is running upriver, when that trash floats up on your anchor line and shoves the bow of your boat under, it's kind of the same principle as taking a glass and shoving it down in a bucket of water. The minute the rim of that glass goes under the water, it doesn't just fill, it fills immediately with a vacuum. That's what this does here. So chances of swimming away or getting away from your boat aren't good. So that's why I wanted to tell you a little bit today. I'll show you a little bit later about an anchor system that we use that would help you in a situation like that. What we use is a little band of rubber that we tie through the eye of your hook. Then you tie your anchor rope to the end of that. All right, what happens is this: when the trees are floating down, if they do happen to get up on your tree and you're coming down, mashing the front of your boat under, it breaks this little rubber strap and then your boat drifts away from it. If you've thought ahead of time a little bit and you've tied a buoy to that, it's just a matter of running back up there, put another band inside the ring on the eye of your boat and tying your anchor rope to it, and you're back to fishing again. And more importantly than that, you get to fish another day. Give you an idea what I'm talking about. There's one of the trees right there. Could you imagine if you're sitting out there fishing and that tree was to run up your anchor rope and pull your front of your boat under? And if it did, where would you go to? If you see the objects out there in the water, you might want to see how fast they're coming down river to give you an idea of the flow of the current. That's one of the things that you have to compete against. Fishermen at this time have two options. First and foremost is try to find some place either in behind a tree line or maybe tucked in behind a barge that would keep this floating trash off of you. Because it's something sad, but every year we bury 4 or 5 people that have been out here fishing, and a lot of the times that's caused by what you see. Can you imagine a log like that one that you see right out here? Can you imagine, what is that, 60 foot long? I mean, you wouldn't have a chance of your boat getting out from under that. So that's the reason that we use the anchor system that we use, that I'll be showing you here a little bit later in the show. So, I don't know, just stick around a little bit and I'll be right back.